everyone, I just wanted to stop by because the Education Abroad Scholarship Portal is now open. We definitely recommend this opportunity to all of our students that are traveling with us in 2026 and beyond. As a staff member that has served on the Education Abroad Scholarship Review Committee for a couple semesters now, I've had an opportunity to be able to see student responses and really understand what the committee is looking for. What are some things that can help you stand out in your responses? So in this video, I'm first going to start off with walking you through how to access the portal and actually get to the application. And then we'll cover some strategies for how to maximize your responses.
All right, so you're going to head over to the TWU Education Abroad website and select the Paying for Your Program tab, where you'll find the link to apply for the scholarship. Once you click that link, it'll bring you to the scholarship page where you'll find information on how it is funded, a bit about the process, and eligibility requirements. When you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll find how to apply, as well as the Apply Now button. Once you select that, it'll bring you to the login page for the scholarship portal, and you'll go ahead and select the students and employees login option. You'll be submitting your application to be reviewed in spring 2025, so this semester, and that will bring you to your personal page. And it's here that you'll be able to apply and submit your responses.
All right, tip number one, answer the entire question, which I know seems pretty obvious, but some of these questions have sub-questions within them. So you may find that there are 3 or 4 questions being asked, and you want to make sure that you answer every single one fully. So for example, if they ask you, what are 3 ways that you hope to grow from this experience? Explicitly state those 3 ways that you think that this is going to help you grow as an individual. If they say, how is this going to impact you professionally? How will this impact you personally? Make sure that you address both parts of that question so that you're fully responding to what they're asking. All right, tip number 2, do some research on your own. So they're going to ask you about the course that's attached to this trip. And while you may not be able to give a lot of detail about the syllabus just yet, you can certainly walk them through and give them an overview of what the itinerary is going to be like and what the general theme of the course is. But if you want to take it a step further, you could also do some research on the places that we're going to. Adding in comments about, I'm really excited about going to this museum, or, seeing this style of architecture, or experiencing, this type of cuisine, and talking to why you're so excited about it, why it means something, how you think it's going to have an impact on you. It's a great way to really beef up your response. All right. Tip number 3, translate your goals. So they're going to ask you about how this abroad experience is going to impact or influence your professional and personal goals, how it's going to impact your development. And our travel abroad experience is a bit different. So unless you are a literature major or a history major, there may not be direct connections to how this is going to help you professionally. Unlike, say the groups that go with nursing, that go to a different country and actively participate in the healthcare system and working with the community, that's a bit easier to draw those lines and those connections. But think of it in a more abstract way. What are you hoping to carry with you as far as traits and characteristics in your professional role? What are some of the things that you feel you're going to experience while you're overseas that can be translated to reflect how you want to grow individually and as a professional? And tip number 4, I want you to go into this application not thinking about, okay, what's the minimum or maximum that I have to write? I want you to think about how much it's going to take for you to fully express your answers to the questions. So obviously, don't write like a chapter, but taking 1 to 2 to 3 paragraphs, whatever you need to be able to express why you're excited, what this means to you, how it's going to impact your development, what experiences you hope to take away from this. That's how much you need to write. All right, so in conclusion, just to summarize this a bit, make sure that you answer the questions in their entirety. Try to do some research on your own to see beyond our set itinerary. What are some things that you're really looking forward to, that you feel, are going to grow you as an individual, as a professional? Make sure that you are translating your goals. So it may not be obvious right off the bat about how you can draw connections and lines between your professional and personal goals and what you're going to experience on this trip. Think about the traits and characteristics that you want as an individual and a professional, and try to build those ties. And then don't concern yourself too much with how much or how little you need to write for it to be a good response. Just write as much as you feel is needed. If you have any questions, you can definitely feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to chat some more about this. But good luck, everyone, and I'm excited about 2026 trip.